Small moments of unkindness can sometimes have consequences we never expect. It was a bright and sunny Sunday afternoon. Jacob, a young man of 30, was in his garage, working on the tires of a heavy bike he had recently purchased. Outside, his wife, Vicky, paced the driveway, holding their 18-month-old son, Jamie, while chatting on the phone. Out of nowhere, a black cat appeared, sitting close to Jacob and meowing loudly. It got Vicky's attention. She noticed the cat seemed fixated on Jacob, crying out as though trying to get his attention.
It was just meowing for no reason.
But Jacob, absorbed in his work as usual, paid no attention. The cat's cries grew louder, almost as if it was pleading. Concerned, Vicky began walking toward them, but before she could act, something unexpected happened. Jacob suddenly turned, picked up a wooden plank, and hurled it at the cat. The cat ran away with a strange growling sound but stopped momentarily to stare back at Jacob before disappearing into the bushes. Startled by Jacob's sudden act of unkindness, Vicky commented,
"Why did you do that? Maybe the cat was hungry. It's not right to treat animals this way."
But her words were drowned out by the roar of Jacob revving his bike. The day went on as usual. That evening, after putting Jamie to bed, Jacob and Vicky retired for the night around 10 p.m., unaware of the eerie events about to unfold. The night was still and silent until Vicky was startled awake by strange, guttural grunting sounds coming from beside her.
Jacob, wake up! What are you doing?"
She thought it was a nightmare, a terrible dream he couldn't wake from. But then Jacob's eyes suddenly opened, and what she saw froze her in place.
This is your punishment.
Her mind raced. Was this Jacob, or something else entirely? The voice was deep, menacing, and entirely unrecognizable.
"This isn't a nightmare. This is something else. God help us."
Terrified and unsure what to do, Vicky began whispering every prayer she could remember. Her voice was faint, her lips trembling, but her resolve grew stronger with each word. As she prayed, Jacob's expression twisted between anguish and anger. His cries turned into chilling laughter, and then just as suddenly, into heart-wrenching sobs. Vicky was frozen with fear but kept praying, her voice growing louder.
"In the name of God, leave him! Let him go!"
Finally, Jacob's body went limp, and he collapsed onto the bed. Vicky, tears streaming down her face, grabbed a water bottle and began sprinkling water on him.
Why are you throwing water on me?
Relief washed over Vicky as she heard Jacob's familiar voice. She explained what had happened, but Jacob brushed it off, annoyed, and told her to go back to sleep. While Jacob drifted back to sleep, Vicky lay awake, her heart still racing. She recited prayers in her heart, seeking comfort and protection until exhaustion finally overtook her. Sometimes small actions can lead to unimaginable consequences. Be kind to all living creatures and always have faith in the power of goodness.